All right, so here is how the form would look like. Now, keep in mind that all elements are customizable to your brand, to your business. So here is where we would put the logo. If you don't have one, that's okay, but you should, just for the namesake of Brandon. So here is where your form would start. Now, at the top, I put a little disclaimer. Again, everything's customizable to what you want, but I figure that if we put request form and there's any changes to the quote that you need to add on, it kind of covers your butt. So it says, thank you so much for your inquiry. Please note that this is a request form. Someone will call you within 48 business hours of receiving the request to confirm your order. Again, this kind of buys you some time so that if you're busy on the weekend and someone submits a request form, it gives you some time to respond to them. Then next, we have the form. Here is where they would put their name, first and last, their email, and their phone number. Next up is delivery and or pickup. So here is where they can select if they want it to be delivered or if they can pick up, depending on what options you have. And if there's any details as to the dates and times that they can pick it up, you can insert it here. Next, they can select using a calendar the date that they want their order to be ready for. Pretty simple and easy. Next is the type of occasion. Here's a list that I came up with. You can add or remove the occasions based on your needs. The next few questions deals with the details of the event. How many people will this be serving? For example, if it's a cake, you need to know how many slices are they going to get out of it? What is their budget? How much are they willing to spend? And lastly, is there a theme for this event? So let's say their theme was Elmo for first birthday. Next up, your client will have the option to upload any inspirational pictures that they have in mind. I had uploaded a picture of an Elmo cake. Now here's the fun stuff. This is where they can actually place their orders. So depending on the types of treats or food that you offer, we can input your menu here along with pictures. So for example, if they wanted custom cookies, they would select it. We can insert the different types of flavors, as well as the quantities and the details of each order. The price will automatically populate and the subtotal will be generated. If they wanted to order a cake, for example, another way that we can give them options for different flavors is through a drop-down, where they could select the type of flavor that they wanted. We can also ask how many people will be eating a specific item, and they have the option of typing in the number right here. If you had a specific amount per person, I put 65, which is way high. But if you had a specific amount per person, then as they enter in the number of people, it would automatically create the subtotal. You also have the option of adding in any delivery fee. This works best if you have a flat rate in specific areas. If, for example, your client wanted a special fill-in, they can type in the type of flavor that they like. Next, this is where they would put their address and all the information, plus any special instructions based on dietary restrictions. Once I press submit, a thank you message will pop up and you can customize this part here to tell your clients how long it will take for you to get back to them and redirect them to your website. If you would like, you can also add your logo right here in replacement of the envelope.